Now back to Inside West Virginia Politics with Mark Curtis.
And welcome back to our final segment this Sunday on Inside West Virginia Politics. We continue our discussion of bills the governor signed and those he vetoed. Joining us right now is Delegate Andrew Byrd, Democrat of Kanawha County. Great to have you on the show again. It's been a while.
Thanks, Mark. Good to see you again.
There are some bills that I know you were not in favor of that the governor signed. Campaign finance. What does this do in terms of increasing contributions from both individuals and groups in West Virginia who want to give money to politicians?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. As you know, during the legislative session, I tried to roll back the amounts that were given. You know, before those piece of legislation, Mark, it was all $1,000 across the board. Now individuals can give $2,800, PACs can give $5,000, and state executive committees can give $10,000. And I can guarantee you that not one politician, when they ran in the 2016 election or 2018 election, their constituents said, "We want more money in politics. We want more mailers. We want more commercials." And I was just dumbfounded by the fact that we are doing that right before the 2020 election.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. A state party chair or executive committee chair could give $1,000 previously to a candidate. Now they can give $10,000?
Yes, $10,000 from that state executive committee. And the one thing it was very curious to me is that the bill was sponsored by a new senator out of Putnam County. I believe it was Senator Tarr. And it came over to the House, and not one person spoke in favor of it. Not one person. And I offered a number of amendments to roll back the campaign finance contributions, and they were shot down.
Let's talk about something the governor vetoed, and that was he signed the medical marijuana banking fix law, but there was one called vertical integration for medical marijuana. Basically what that means is a person could be a grower, they could be a processor, and a distributor, open up, dispensaries.
Dispensaries, yeah.
And they could do all three functions, where the original bill had it as three separate things. You could only do one thing in the process. What are your concerns about the governor vetoing vertical integration?
Well, a number of the delegates back in 2016, Democrats and Republicans, went to Colorado to learn, hey, we just passed medical cannabis program. How can we make this thing get off the ground? And they said for a state your size to get business in, you need to pass vertical integration. And so we worked on this for 3 years because, it's been a slow process. And to get the program off the ground and running and make it work, you have to have this. And I'm very dumbfounded by the fact that the governor vetoed it on a tax issue. I don't understand that. And he's saying this, the disparity between the taxes if you elect vertical integration and whether you don't elect vertical integration. But we're giving that treatment to met coal versus steam coal. There was a tax break for steam coal this session. So I don't understand his rationale behind it.
Yeah, the governor said he will sign the bill. He's in favor of it, but he wants some technical glitches fixed. Should this be something on the call for the special session, which we believe is going to be in May?
Absolutely. It should be at the forefront. We can't keep stalling the medical cannabis program because it is tended to help people with severe cancer issues, our veterans. It needs to get off the ground. It needs to get implemented immediately.
We've had a number of these education forums around the state. I mentioned the special session coming. It's supposed to be just about education reform. I suspect we're going to add some other things to the call. But what are you hearing from constituents at these education forums in terms of what should be done in the session on reforms?
So I've participated in those forums, and it was very interesting, Mark. It was very well put together by the state board, and there was a number of tables. But the biggest thing is about these ESAs, these charter schools. And the number one thing is the lack of school counselors and psychologists in schools. Our state's been ridden by the drug epidemic, and it's really affected children. And we need mental stability for our children in schools. And that was one of the number one concerns I've heard from constituents. We need the funding for having more counselors and more psychologists in schools.
Well, and it was something that had bipartisan support in both the House and the Senate. There was $24 million earmarked for hiring additional school counselors and mental health professionals. It got bogged down in this big omnibus bill. Should it be run as just one separate bill? Because everybody agrees on it.
And that's what the constituents came at these forums and said, just run it separately, don't get it bogged down, because they still see a fight in the special session on that bill.
We're down to 1 minute. What about roads? We just had Delegate Malcolm on talking about conditions of roads in Kanawha County and elsewhere. What can the legislature and governor do in a special session to fund the road repair projects?
Prioritize, Mark. It's interesting you said that. In 2014, I introduced a bill that said prioritize the roads based off the concerns of the citizens and the inspections from the DOH. We've gotten a list. The governor's gotten a list now stacked this high. So he needs to put that plan in place, prioritize, and get the funding set in stone so that in the next 2 years we can get those secondary roads repaired.
You thought you guys were busy during the regular session. It's going to be a busy special session.
Really is.
We want to thank Delegate Andrew Byrd, Democrat of Kanawha County, for joining us. And we want to thank you for joining us statewide across the state of West Virginia. Remember, we are a podcast now. You can listen to Inside West Virginia Politics on your favorite podcast source, wherever you are, in your car or at home or elsewhere. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here next Sunday.